I just kind of find it disgusting to say the least, because all this pandering is under the assumption that a black person like me, like you watching this, is not comfortable in their skin, so they have to make other people in a video game black so that we can feel comfortable about ourselves or in any kind of media. I used to be like so fucking big on Assassin's Creed. Like, that was my shit, man. I used to love playing the fucking multiplayer, and I'm not gonna lie, Assassin's Creed Revelations like put me onto it, and I just ended up playing all of them. And there's always one thing that you would notice from someone who would not play Assassin's Creed. And you know what they would always fucking say? Oh, I don't like that anime shit. That shit in the game is corny as fuck. I don't like that. They need to just make every different character just move on throughout history. And now the games are doing that. And what is the point in playing the fucking game? Honestly. What is the storyline? Now we got a new fucking Assassin's Creed game, and it's a Black History Month fanfic. It makes no sense, bro. Like, a Japanese Assassin's Creed was literally like the dream Assassin's Creed game. It was honestly one of the first ones you thought they would have fucking done. Did anyone think it was going to be like this? Like all this cultural appropriation bullshit, all this pandering. Like, I'm not going to hold you. It's crazy to say, being fucking black and saying this. I'm actually getting tired of seeing Yasuke, bro. It's like they're just shoving that nigga down our throats every fucking second they can. He's a samurai, he's black. Like, what? Oh my, dude. Oh, I'm getting a fucking headache just thinking about it, bro. I'm about to fucking crash out. Like, it's just so fucking funny because they're trying to culturally appropriate and they're gonna make a Japanese game about a fucking black guy. Why is the Japanese game not about a Japanese guy at all? Like, what happens when they make an Assassin's Creed game in Africa? What are they gonna do? What the fuck are they gonna do? Shit, nigga. Might as well make the African character in the new Assassin's Creed game white. Might as well do that. Cultural appropriation, right? Gotta make everyone feel accepted. He said, can we get an African game? Bro, we already had an African character. Literally Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry. Whole entire character that was a fucking slave. It doesn't like... Well, how do you beat that? There's literally no point in doing that. It's so annoying too, because what I liked about Assassin's Creed was the fact that almost every single protagonist was original. And now it's just like, oh, bite off history. Like, who wants to play as a nigga in history? I wanted an original assassin. I liked Ezio's story. I liked Altair's story. We went from an Italian to an Indian to like a bum, an Englishman, a French guy, and now we don't have a Japanese character. It even gets worse because they're doing all this shit for cultural appropriation. Yes, I'm going to be using that fucking word a lot because that's the best way to describe it. Bro, if you look at the fucking trailer, they have the Japanese bitch holding her pen like a Chinese person. They can't even get that shit right. There's just like so much shit that like Ubisoft just does not do their fucking research. Like, and I know I'm not the only fucking one that is cringing looking at this game. I can't be the only one cringing. You play as Yasuke, black nigga with a sword. Right? It's playing like the most generic nigga beat I've ever fucking heard in my life. And it only gets worse. It only gets worse. I'm just only talking about the stupid pandering in the game right now. We haven't even gotten to the fucking gameplay yet. It looks like a bootleg Ghost of Tsushima. And that game is pretty alright. It's not the best thing in the world. It doesn't even play like Assassin's Creed. Like, my God. It's fucking cringe. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Okay. Spoiler alert. Main character's fucking Jack the Ripper. Okay, that's a cool twist on history. Because, you don't expect the fucking main character to be Jack the fucking Ripper. That's cool. That's cool. But, we got the black guy. And, oh yeah, don't forget, you get to play as the girl, too. Bro. The big black guy is strong. And the female, she's weak like Mulan from Disney. And so she fights with stealth. What kind of thought was put into this? At all. Wow, bro. I just find it funny. Because, if you really want to use Ubisoft's bullshit logic on them, all this pandering bullshit, they're literally limiting gameplay options by gender. The female is stealthy, but the man is big and strong, so he gets to fight. What the fuck? Are you seeing this shit? Bro. The fact, the minute I saw the gameplay, I just saw the stupid ass little white lights whenever they're attacking and he's just abusing parries. Why are we ripping off Ghost of Tsushima of all fucking games? Of all games. People were saying Ghost of Tsushima was a bootleg Assassin's Creed when we all looked at the gameplay when it first dropped. Now Assassin's Creed is biting off bootleg Assassin's Creed. What the fuck are they doing? Ubisoft is one of the biggest companies in gaming. Making so much fucking bread off of Siege. So much, they probably make bread off of Rayman, but they don't want to make that shit anymore. No creativity. There's nothing that they have to offer at all. I can't think of one reason to buy this game for. Even the combat, it doesn't even look as clean as Ghost of Tsushima. And that dev team only has 200 people on it. Well, Ubisoft, damn well they probably have 500 plus making the fucking game. Make it make sense. That's how you know the Ubisoft offices are just filled with corporate drones. I swear to God, Ubisoft Montreal, all this shit, it has to be a bunch of brainless fucking Europeans making this shit, bro. Europeans who don't understand the culture. I'm not trying to offend any of the Europeans watching, but y'all seen what they're making, bro. They're trying to appease to Americans and Africans in a Japanese game. Why? We literally had Assassin's Creed in Egypt. And you can't tell me that he wasn't black. He was Egyptian, but he was dark as hell. What? It's crazy because they act like they haven't given us enough black characters to play with in the game. I don't want to play as Yasuke and Mulan, bro. I thought we were going to get a cool Japanese samurai story. Maybe him fighting his master for honor or some stupid shit. You are into cool samurai shit. And then it's just freedom. Redemption. How many times, bro? How many times are we going to get that in a story? The oppressors. The oppressors. You know what's crazy? We're fighting oppressors in the fucking game, but Ubisoft just can't seem to handle to not fucking oppressing their bullshit onto us. Are these guys right in the head? You can't. I'm getting heated. I'm spitting all over my fucking desk, bro. How do you get this far into a franchise? 15 different games. Like, you know what's so cool about Assassin's Creed? Naturally, each and every fucking culture and race was gonna get their own fucking game. So it didn't feel like pandering. But now they want to pander for $1, and now it just comes across as kind of fucking racist. Did they? Who thought in the office? Let's make them black. They're gonna buy the game. I feel offended. They really think niggas are gonna buy a game because the main character is black. Shit. Watch my video. I'm black, guys. Keep watching the video. Y'all fuck with me. I'm black. Keep watching. Like, this shit is insane, bro. This shit is fucking insane. Like, wow. I honestly wanted an original take on a samurai story from Assassin's Creed. Or like ninjas. Ninjas! That's all they needed. That's all they needed. Was a simple ninja dynamic. Like, I don't know too much about the story because I'm not buying this game. But literally, this is so frustrating. Ubisoft made, what the fuck was that last Assassin's Creed game that they just dropped? I was going to buy it. I was literally going to buy it. Let me look it the fuck up right quick. I was literally going to buy it. It literally, Mirage, yes. Bro, we're going to give you a classic Assassin's Creed game. It's not going to have that much content. And guess what? Guess what? We're going to drop it. We're going to fucking drop it. And take a guess. It's going to be a glitchy mess so no one wants to play the bitch. Like, maybe it didn't sit here spending all their time fucking pandering and making bullshit on all the time. Maybe a game like Mirage would have actually made sales. So they wouldn't have to culture bite or pander to get some fucking money. Like, wow. I was going to buy Mirage. I was literally going to buy it. Glitchy mess. And then Assassin's Creed fucking Unity. Glitchy mess. And when they actually make a game right, it's glitchy bullshit. And when, like, they make other games, they just turn it into some role-playing fucking bullshit. Like, I played Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That shit was ass. That shit was ass. Oh, yeah, you could go on the Viking ship. Fucking For Honor assets just pulled into the, For Honor, it's a Viking fucking game. Let's put that shit in Assassin's Creed. How lazy can you be? How fucking lazy? Like, Assassin's Creed is built like an iOS phone game looking at that shit. You know what's kind of crazy? They started making those too. Like, put this shit out of its misery, bro. Like, just coming off of Ezio, Connor, like, Altair, you know, the Apple of Eden, shit like that. Like, I just don't see any reason to play this. Except for fucking history buff fanfic simulator. Oh, you can explore this fucking world. Like, I don't give a fuck about looking at an ocean in a ship on a game. I want to be an assassin. I don't want to be a stupid samurai, bro. It's not even Assassin's Creed anymore, bro. And it fucking sucks. It really does. It really does. Like, what is even the plot? What is even the plot? What is even the point? I can't think of, like, a single redeeming quality, bro. Every time I look at this game, I am cringing so fucking hard because they're trying to dabble in the culture and they know nothing about it, and it is so fucking obvious. You got that corny, nerdy black guy with glasses. I think we should do Yasuke. I think we should put Yasuke in the game. I think Yasuke should be in the game. Corny black nigga that doesn't know shit about like any street culture, anything that makes it what it is. I think we should put Yasuke in the game. He'd be like, nigga in the Ubisoft office be like, we got a samurai. You should make him black. I know quite a few people that'll buy that game if we make it a black samurai. Is that so? Yes. You know what we're gonna do? Nigga just fucking mixing the shit like ugly ass nigga, bruh. Fucking making that shit, and then the music is so fucking bad. Like, my God. That beat that it plays when you're fucking fighting, these niggas must have made that shit in GarageBand. Because that shit is ass. Ass. The nigga talking about, with the club and shit, like, oh my God. Who thinks this is tough? Who thinks this is tough, bro? Who is, and not, you know what's even funny? Apparently, Ubisoft are even botting accounts because the game is getting fucking hate. Honestly, it's well fucking deserved. Well fucking deserved. If anyone literally just thought of buying this game because Yasuke is black, there's something wrong with them. There is. There is. Skin color is not a selling point. Ever. It should never be. It shouldn't. Now you're telling me they're cutting all this shit out the games. We get no more multiplayer. Like, I'm pretty sure hella niggas used to play that. I played the multiplayer all the fucking time. You know, instead of putting multiplayer back in the game, let's just change the skin color of the main character. That's what's gonna make people buy the game. They're not even thinking about the game, bro. Like, let's all use our brains. Let's all close our eyes. Close your eyes. Let's all take a moment. Let's imagine a Japanese Assassin's Creed game. Do you know what I see? A fucking ninja with a hidden blade killing people. That's what the fuck I see. Let's open your eyes. Black guy with a club. And then you have the dumbass niggas that are gonna try and flip. Like I said, skin color does not matter. It should not. So they shouldn't be taking a character's skin color into account when they make a fucking game. But you know, dumbass niggas are gonna try and flip that on me. If the skin color doesn't matter, why don't you still buy the game? That's not the fucking point. It's not the fucking point. Like, bro. Oh, it's so fucking cringe. Like, that game is just like, so... Who the fuck is writing this shit? Like, get him out the office. Get them out the office, bro. Like, I bet you it's just fat white bitches with pink hair working at that company now. They didn't, okay, you saw how we just imagined the game right there, right? You know what they thought? They probably thought about, oh, Yasuke is a trending subject that everyone likes. Maybe we can get more people to buy the game this way. Like, they thought about skin color before they thought about making a good game. You can't tell me they didn't. You can't. You can't. If they thought about the game first, it would be pure Japanese, bro. It would. It would. And it's annoying because we've already had so many Yasuke fucking appearances in media. Motherfuckers in Neo. Motherfucker got an anime. Like, I remember when he used to be an obscure subject. Like, if someone knew what the fuck Yasuke was, he did his research. Now it's just, look, he's black. He's in Japan. Our game's in Japan too, buy it. Like, imagine Assassin's Creed multiplayer and you're fighting and killing each other inside of a fucking dojo. He's in Neo 1. He's a boss fight in Neo 1. Literally he's low-key the semi-final boss. Like, you know how those dojos have those, like, those doors that you just fucking, like, they could have had animations for that and everything. They don't give a fuck about the culture, bro. They don't. Like, I don't know who this is selling to. I don't know who is buying this. Can you imagine who's gonna buy this? I can't. And it's just so funny because they're fueling a fire of racism by fucking with the race in a game that has nothing to do with that race. And they're making people mad because their race isn't getting their turn. Japanese people are upset. And they have every right to be. I wouldn't take it from them. I wouldn't. How long have people waited for a Japanese Assassin's Creed? Niggas were talking about this shit when I was in middle school. I'm a grown-ass man now. Where's the Japanese coming? Literally, I'm in the barbershop getting my hair cut. Niggas in the shop be like, hey, yo, when they make that Japanese Assassin's Creed game, that shit gonna go hard. They had people of other races looking forward to a game that wasn't associated with their race. But they threw that away. They don't care about our skin color. They don't care about our culture. They don't. It's fucking pathetic. Whole blacks in the hood they weren't even talking about an Assassin's Creed in Africa. They were talking about a Japanese one. Who would have fucking thought? Who? Fuck that though. They don't know who they don't know who they never sat down and actually talked with anyone that enjoyed their games. Oh my God. And then they're sitting here dropping a trailer. We have dynamic weather in the game. We're gassing up weather? Like Metal Gear Solid 5 didn't have that shit? And then, the pandering is true. It's a thing. Star Wars Outlaws. Who the fuck actually thought that was a good idea? Female Han Solo and she's Indian. It's just SJW fanfic bullshit. We could have had a game and you play as a badass bounty hunter or a Mandalorian or a Sith. Something cool. That's what made Force Unleashed fire. It was original and felt Star Wars. I'm getting off topic, but this game series has turned into a web browser game that I would have played on my Dell in 2005. Like a shitty MMO. A one-player MMO. I don't know what, their combat looks so fucking nasty. Stiff. Soulless. You even look at a killing animation in any of any Assassin's Creed game compared to 3, Revelations, Brotherhood, any of those games. Please just go back and play the old Assassin's Creed games. Please do. I replayed Brotherhood a little bit recently, like I'd say like 5 months ago. My God, did that game hit fucking hard. It did. Like, oh my, like when you look at a kill in fucking Assassin's Creed Shadow, it just feels like the most pussy shit. Like, it's like they're getting hit, but they're not really getting hit. And it's like the blood just looks like someone took a goddamn paintball gun and started spraying and praying. It looks bad. Destructible environment. Like, this is a standard to games. Like, why am I supposed to give a fuck about this? We already have, you know what's crazy? We have a fucking, another black character in Assassin's Creed on the handheld games. She's black and female. So what is the point of the representation? The whole game takes place in New Orleans. I know you guys remember the game I'm talking about, bro. We have 3 black pro tags already. Liberation. It was Assassin's Creed Liberation. I just remembered it. We have black main character in Assassin's Creed Liberation. Black main character in Freedom Cry. Low key, you could argue the Egyptian guy is black, but he's Egyptian. But like, what, like, you see, like, this, you can just tell they're doing it for the money. You really can just tell, like, they do not give a fuck about black people. They don't. And if they have a black guy in the office telling him to do this shit, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He doesn't. So, am I crazy for thinking that they're literally just doing this skin shit for money? Like, look at the timing. Black Spider-Man is selling. We already have 3 black Assassin's Creed characters. Already. Then they force a 4th one. As a race, you know, being black, you know, societal norms or what is defined as like the American lifestyle kind of just like mentally traps you into an idea, right? And it's just, I just kind of find it disgusting to say the least, because all this pandering is under the assumption that a black person like me, like you watching this, is not comfortable in their skin, so they have to make other people in a video game black so that we can feel comfortable about ourselves or in any kind of media. Like, think about it. What is the point outside of appeasing to the weight that this fictional weight that skin color brings that people try to push on to anyone? It's just so hypocritical. It is so hypocritical because, like, they're trying not to be racist, but them trying not to be racist brings to light that some kind of fictional racism is there. I'm not going to say racism doesn't exist, but anyone who played Assassin's Creed never said, huh, this motherfucker Ezio's Italian. Where's the black guy at? Who thought that when they played an Assassin's Creed game? Who did? I didn't. I did not. You know what's cool? You know what's the cool thought going through my head? When are they going to go to the next area in history that I want to see next? When are they going to go to the cool locations? What is that going to be like? Like, we had an entire ancestral family tree and timeline of assassins, right? You know, we went from, I don't even know what the fuck Altair was. We went from an Italian family being bridged into a fucking Indian family. And the further extent of that family tree is gone, and we get no answers in the plot. And you know, that kind of, you could like take it in as a message like, wow, they're all different races, and they're all a part of the same fucking family. But no one wants to look at Assassin's Creed like that. And it's crazy. That's a cool way to think about it, and they're not telling you to think about it like that. See, we went from a we went from a Middle Eastern man to an Italian to a fucking Indian. And they're all related. You see how it was organic and we still had representation and it made fucking sense? I don't even know who they're making this game for, bro. I don't know. I really don't. Like, any real Assassin's Creed fans, I feel like they don't even play this shit anymore.